Hello Virgo, and welcome to Truth Seeker Psychic Readings, reminding you of who you really are. Today we're going to look at the month of February 2021 to see what's coming up for you guys. And it does sure look like an awesome month, so let's take a look. Okay Virgo, you have an awesome theme this month, and it's the King of Cups. Alright, what a brilliant theme. The King of Cups is the king, okay? He is on top of his game, and the cups represent happiness, fulfillment, love, contentment, peace, joy. I mean, you can see by the card itself that there is this beautiful light energy, and the red that he's wearing symbolizes luck. Yeah, so luck is on your side this month. You are in harmony with nature. You're feeling balanced emotionally, sitting in all of this water, and that represents your emotions and your ability to communicate your emotions in a really intelligent way. So you're feeling very much secure, very much confident, very much in your power this month. And the cups energy is a flow. Yeah, you're in sort of like a really nice flow. And with that energy, you can do anything that you want, right? You just got to focus on what's good in your life, what you want to create, and project that onto the world. Now, water is also a sign that is quite deep, okay? So you may be a little bit sensitive, but even though you are sensitive, that means that you're compassionate, that means that you're empathetic, that means that you're able to put yourself in other people's shoes, Virgo, and really feel into, you know, how you can be a best of service for others, but also having boundaries, standing your ground. So you're very much secure in yourself and knowing what you need, putting yourself first. It's a beautiful energy for you to work with this month, and I'm quite excited for you. So over here, the first card we have is the Seven of Swords. And what this indicates is, there's some dark cards here, the next couple, but I will talk to you about that. It's nothing negative. It's just basically saying that there may be a person that shows up for you in February that is holding the truth, right? So this represents somebody. I mean, if you look at the card, what's showing is that there is somebody here that is sort of on the run, escaping. They're not showing their face is covered. So this is about hiding the truth and hiding who they are. And so carrying the knife, they're basically, you know, ready to just run away and cause some mayhem and mischief, and maybe not show you exactly who they are, like I mentioned. Now, in this deck, by the way, guys, we're using the Light Seers Tarot, if you ever want to check it out. Really cool, very modern take on tarot, very bohemian, and beautiful artwork by Chris Ann. Now, this Seven of Swords is a bit different than your traditional one, where you have the crows that represent, and the feathers as well, that represent swords. Now, swords are always difficult, right? Difficult situations. There's good and bad to a sword, two sides to it, but they're straight to the point, they're sharp, they're brutal, right? And so with this one, the crows representing the swords represent the thinking mind, okay? And there may be somebody in your month in February that gets you offside, and you're thinking to yourself, you know, I don't understand this person, I can't figure them out. They're not ready and willing to show you who they are. And so if this person shows up for you and you get a strange feeling around that, whether it's in the workplace, whether it's somebody you meet, whether it's, you know, just like somebody that you know that's not really being themselves, you do need to question it. You do need to communicate. Swords are about learning to communicate properly and asking them, you know, what's up? What is it? How can I help? You know, be the compassionate king that you are, and say what is it that, like, I feel like something's not quite right. What is it that I can do to help? Is there anything I can, you know, offer yourself up? And I feel like by doing that, you know, they will either run away, or they will, you know, be more inclined to say something, okay? But you will be able to get to the bottom of this because you're in the king energy, so you're so like aware of what's going on and the emotions, so you know when somebody's trying to pull one on you. Now, in the middle, you have the Tower, okay, the Blasted Tower in reverse. Really interesting take on the Tower with this deck. It's traditionally an actual physical structure built like a castle, like a tower. But this one is somewhat of a natural tower, or a hill or a mountain. Now it's being hit with the elements, which means that you can't control what happens in your environment, right, Virgo? You can only control yourself. And you are the King of Cups. You're the King of the Heart, King of Hearts. In other words, cups equals hearts. So you're in tune with your heart, you're in tune with your emotions, your empathy, how you feel. So you do have empathy for those that try to sabotage others in the most humble way, because you know that whatever they're doing comes from a sense of fear, and you're in love, and that's complete opposite, okay? So we do have to have compassion, but we don't stand for it, right? The Tower says that there are things happening in your environment that you cannot control. They're out of your control. So if something may come up in February for you that's just completely like out of the blue, and the Tower can represent the ideas and values in society that change. So this could be like a flip, right, in February with society and with the world around you. But also this can be with the workplace, right, where different structures are changing, and you know it's a little bit uncomfortable because you're have to adapt to something new. But again, being the king this month, you will adapt, and you will be able to use that energy, manipulate it, and turn it into a positive. You know, turn the dark into light, because that's what you're doing essentially as the king. You're well versed on that, right? So it won't be a problem for you. Now, the next card that comes up is the Hermit. The Hermit here is actually associated with the sign Virgo. So this is your card, right? And the Hermit represents somebody that retreats from life periodically so that they can be in their own space, be in their own energy, contemplate, and sort of like it represents crystallized wisdom. So it's about withdrawing sometimes so that you can self-actualize and self-realize more about yourself and about the world around you, and you know where your place is. So this is ultimately your goal in life, right? To have a deeper understanding of where you sit in the world and what your influence is and what you can do to influence positive change, right? So there will be moments in your month where you may have to just retreat a little bit, get into your own space, be the hermit, okay? Follow your own path. Don't follow the path of others. This is about doing what you feel is right for you. And the 9 is a very deep and meaningful number, okay? 9 in numerology is like the number of depth, of mystery, of mysticism, intuitive number. So withdrawing, being your own energy, meditating, that's going to help you align with your higher self and with what you're supposed to be doing in life. So remember that sometimes it's best for you to take some time to yourself and not to always be around people, and that can be really beneficial for you in your path moving forward. Now, awesome card right at the end to finish up, the Ace of Pentacles. It is in reverse, but it does say that you hold on to an idea and you have some sort of something here that is going to propel you forward, right? So this is the beginning. The Ace is always a beginning, and it's saying that, you know, you're using your independent, beautiful nature to create some sort of start, okay? So if you have an idea but you're not sure how to go about it, what I would say is spend a little bit more time looking at, you know, what is it that lacks from this idea? You know, what do I need to do to make it more practical? Because the pentacle is about, it's an earth symbol, just as you are, Virgo. It's an earth symbol, and it means that there is something that you need to do to make that idea tangible, right? To have it in your hands, to turn it from a seed into a sprout, and to watch it grow, right? You need to give it love. You need to give that idea a little bit more of your time and energy. So whatever that is, again, you're the king, you can do it. You have the enthusiasm, you have the stability, you have the experience, you have the wisdom, right? So you can accomplish anything this month, Virgo, and honestly, there's not much that's going to get in your way. So have an amazing month. If you enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video and comment in the comments below. I'd really love to hear your thoughts on this one, and if you can share it with your friends as well, that would be much appreciated. So have an awesome month, guys, and I will see you in the next reading.